guys, so this is Grace again. I guess this is my second video, and when I first filmed the first video, I think I didn't really know what I wanted to do, more like in terms of blogging. So I actually talked to my husband, he said okay, and I guess we just never did anything. And quite honestly, it's a little bit hard for me because I actually have a big DSLR camera, so for blogging it just doesn't work. So I would have to figure out a way to either use my phone or I don't know what to do. But the reason why I am filming this today is because I need to vent so bad. So many things have happened since the last video, which is the first one in this channel. Everything is just a little bit crazy right now. We have decided, or we have already started the process to get pregnant. My husband is 40 years old, I'm 32. I don't really have any kind of known issue other than PCOS. And he has diabetes, and he has had diabetes for 20 years now, and obviously it is not for free, so he has had a few things that he needs to take care of, and I guess it is also affecting a little bit of our fertility. So PCOS, as you know, can have some fertility issues, same as diabetes, so we both are like in the same boat. So we started like probably 3 years ago. I have never taken the pill or do anything, so we're talking about 3 to 4 years now that it just hasn't happened. So we decided to seek for help, and my doctor, my gyno, I call him my gyno, he referred me to the Houston Fertility Institute, and they're well known. I had good references, and we had 2 years ago actually went for a consultation. We decided that we wanted to wait and just try naturally, so I didn't even take one test. I just went for the one consultation, and after that it's been 2 years now that nothing has happened. So obviously we are back, and I already did my hysteroscopy, which turned out to be everything normal. Fallopian tubes were good, everything is good. And then from my husband's side, the sperm count is a little bit low. So what he said is the chances for us to get pregnant normally are less than 20%. So he suggested IVF right away before even trying anything else, because he said he would not even have the enough amount to work for other options, whatever that means. I'm not really savvy on the other options, but I guess that IVF is the option for us, which it doesn't matter. I know they're the specialists and they know what to do. And I guess when I started this whole process, I didn't really know what to expect. So far, I'm okay in terms of information that I receive and all that. I've struggled a little bit to understand the health system. I'm not familiar with it. As you know, we're not from this country, so the whole health system is different. But more than that, I made sure that I chose a plan from our company that was effective, because again, Mauricio, my husband, has a lot of medical bills that he needs to cover. So we took a premium. I just made sure that it covered fertility. And I don't remember why or how, but when you're enrolling yourself in it, it doesn't really give you much detail. It just tells you that it covers it. But now that we're going back to the financial counselor and all that jazz, it does cover it. It just covers one cycle, which I'm just a little bit concerned. We will need to be very lucky. I hope. I've heard about many couples that go pregnant in the first cycle. But for just one cycle, it doesn't cover the meds, which is, if you know about any, and if you heard or do any research, is the most expensive thing. So yeah, we were prepared, don't get me wrong, but we weren't prepared to absorb so much of the cost that I thought the insurance was going to cover. So that kind of got us off guard, and it is a little bit frustrating for me right now. I am really frustrated about it because I really decided to pay a premium, you know, that you pay a lot more money expecting it was going to be better, but certainly not. And sorry for the noise because my dogs are playing in the background and they are hard today to control. So that for one. And then second, I've been talking to my mom. So my mom, she's a very old-fashioned kind of person. She lives back in Costa Rica, and we have just never had the best relationship, I guess. That's how I would describe it. We have never had the best relationship. I really do. I call her at least once a week. I try to make sure she's okay. I brought her once to see, you know, where I live, what it is about. But we just never been like I would like it to be, like daughter and mom, and, you know, hang out together and have a normal conversation where she actually understands and gives me advice in a nice, educated manner. No, she's very, you know, like she's very hard on me sometimes. And okay, sorry guys that my camera died on me. So going back to my mom's topic, which is, I believe, the one that has me more frustrated than anything else. As I said, we had never had this kind of relationship where, like the one that I would like it to be. I dream to have a mom where I can go for coffee and have fun and go shopping like I see so many of my friends do. She's just not that person, you know. She's very judgmental. She judges everything. She has a fixation with being thin, and that related to beauty. And for my own disgrace, I have never ever been thin. It's just not in my genes, in my DNA. I've never been thin, and I've struggled with weight my whole life since I was a kid. And she's been very hard on me. And I look back for pictures when, like 4 or 5 years ago, that I was looking good. I mean, I was not thin, but I was looking good. And even at that time, for her, I still needed to lose weight. It's just, I can't describe it. So I've been calling her and telling her about, you know, we're trying to get pregnant, we're going to go this route and so on. And I sense that she's not happy. She's not content. Like, it's going to be your first grandson or granddaughter. My sister could not have kids. That's another whole story. My brother will not have kids. And I'm the only one who can actually give you a grandson or granddaughter, and you're not happy. And I just could not understand. So I today decided to ask him, Mom, I don't want to judge you, but I want you to tell me, because I sense in you that you're not happy about this. And she went straight to, no, I'm not happy about it. And I didn't react. I just let her talk. And her reason was, I don't think you should be having a baby right now because you're too fat. And that is going to put you in danger. So I'm concerned about you and the consequences of you gaining more weight and having complications due to your overweight. Those doctors over there, they only care about the money. They don't care about your health. They don't care about you. They just care about getting the money. As your mother, I am concerned about your health. I'm not concerned about you having a child. You're still young. You can wait one more year and just go on a diet and lose the weight, and then you can come and have a healthy child. And quite honestly, I just don't know how to take it. Part of me thinks she's right, but then part of me thinks there's always going to be something for her. But it's always the weight, always. And I saw one of those videos, or I saw one of those pictures, and you're always getting fatter. You're fatter than the last time I saw you. There's always these comments, and I'm just so frustrated. I just don't know, you guys. I just don't know. And I feel stupid about venting my own personal problems on the web, but I need to vent, and I don't have like many people to vent right now. My husband certainly will not be happy about this when he finds out, but it is what it is. And she actually wants me to go on a diet for the rest of the year, and then when I lose some weight, then go back and try to have a kid. And I'm like, I don't know what to think. My doctor has never said I'm doing something stupid because I'm overweight. It's funny because she thinks that I weigh 200 pounds, which is way less than I actually weighed. I don't know why, the way that I'm built, I tend to look less than I actually weighed, which is scary. Right now I'm weighing 263 pounds today. Sometimes I go back to 160, sometimes I fluctuate between those two. I guess my scale is tricky, but let's say that I weighed 260 pounds, which is a lot. I know, I'm conscious about it. I've tried to lose weight, doesn't work. PCOS and weight are always related. And if you have PCOS, you know my struggle. You see the acne, you see the little facial hair, you know all of the struggles. So I'm just to the point where I feel like I can't talk to my mother even about something that drives me happiness, like trying to have a child. And it's just annoying, very annoying, but I just wanted to let it out. So just to give you, and this video is probably going to be super duper long, but I wanted to start a journey of this process. So as I said, they did a I can't say the word, but the hysterostomy, where they actually go inside the uterus and they look for the shape and if everything is working fine, and it was. Right now we're just waiting for the finance lady to come back with the approval from the insurance, because you have to have their approval before you start. And my husband actually has a business trip the beginning of June, so we were going to start a little bit earlier, but I guess we need to wait until he returns, because he's going to be the one giving me the shots. So we're scheduled to, at least for me, to be off the pill on June 10th. And they are supposed to be sending me the schedule for everything that I need to be doing. And the pharmacy has contacted me. I'm waiting for another pharmacy that they said they were going to contact me to give me another quotation to see which one could be, you know, better in terms of money, because we're talking about a big chunk of money just in meds. And I guess that after that, there is another quotation that already came in from the lab that makes the fertilization and that freezes the eggs in case you need to freeze them. What else? And that's exactly where I'm at. I'm very anxious about the process. I'm very anxious about just seeing how everything is going to evolve. I'm very anxious about the fact that if I want some kind of insurance coverage, it has to be done in one cycle. I really hope it works on one cycle. Otherwise, we would need to step back and gather a little bit more financial health to do a second cycle. But I'm really hoping, and I know I need to be positive. It's not in my nature to be always positive. I would say I'm a little bit more on the pessimistic side most of the time, but I want to be positive because I know it plays a big role on all these things. But it's just, you know, as hard as it is. So yeah, so I'll definitely come back with some more news once I have them, and I would really appreciate if you guys have any advice, if you've been through IVF, if there is anything that you would really like me to, hey, don't forget about this, or hey, note this. I would really appreciate it because I've never done anything like it. I'm in my whole makeup and everything is just a mess, so please forgive me because I just haven't been the best day ever. And today I had a big rash on my eyes, like they're burned from something, I don't know what it is. So makeup wise, it was a disaster this morning, and it shows today right now. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you watched the whole video where I just opened up so badly, and I'll see you very soon, guys. Take care.